It was a very unknown journey for me because I started when I was a very little girl, and I started because of my mother. My mother is a vocalist, Carnatic vocalist, and she couldn't pursue her passion because of her family life. So, like in Three Idiots, जब मैं पैदा हुई थी तो थप्पा लग गया था ये म्यूजिशियन बनेगी, लेकिन मुझे पता नहीं था. But she, I think, found a lot of talent in me. My mother is also a Vainika. She plays the veena. So at the age of 2.5, even before I could speak properly, she said I was able to decode music. So whichever song she sang, I could tell her the swaras. And that's a very important prerequisite to be able to understand the sargam without knowing the actual movement of the song. So that's how my journey started. But it started as a vocalist. As a little girl, I only learned to sing. I sang a lot of bhajans. Being in Mumbai, and chote bhajans, she used to teach me songs. And wahan se she took it forward. So at the age of 6, I was given the violin. My Guruji was Ramakrishna Sharma ji. He was a disciple of Lalgudi Jayaraman sir. Always kept Lalgudi ji's photograph next to him whenever he taught me. And so for me, my Guru was always Lalgudi sir. From the time I was 6, I've only seen him, emulated him, worshipped him through my Guru also. And that's 10 years I learned with him. And then I took advanced training under Lalgudi sir himself. With my first Guruji, it was all in play. I really didn't have the stress of, talim in my young. It was all play, studies, games with music. But the real serious training for me started with my grand Guruji, Lalgudi Jayaraman sir. That was something. That was Gurukula totally. That was an experience altogether. I don't know, it gets me on such an emotional trip because I think Lalgudi sir is somebody you have to experience. And I was born and brought up in Mumbai, ek choti si ladki, full of openness. To go to a traditional household in South India was entirely different for me. All I knew was I loved his music, I worshipped him, and I needed him to teach me. That was my only goal, and it was amazing because I used to be in his house for 14 hours daily, and this was for 15 years. He met my parents when I said I wanted to learn from him, and he said, "आपकी बेटी को संगीत थोड़ी बहुत आती है, लेकिन I have to show her the light of music." As parents, you will be very worried कि ये कब perform करेगी, क्या famous बनेगी. You should never ask me these questions. I don't even know how to answer these questions. But I can promise you one thing, कि I'll make her one of the best musicians. All my music, I will give to her. There have been many memorable concerts in my life, incidents also. Musically, sitting with my Guru for the first time after learning from him was the biggest memorable incident. Another one was where I played a solo in front of my Guruji for 1.5 hours in a wedding. And that was really memorable because everyone in the wedding was moving up and down, but my Guruji was sitting like you, right there, and I was here with my accompanist, and he was looking right into me, and for 1.5 hours he never moved. Never moved. And I have playing piece after piece, and everyone was clapping, going, and he didn't bother. After that 1.5 hours, he got up, he said, "Meet me tomorrow." I said, "Oh, I'm done." So the next day, when I went to class, he said, "I wanted to ask you a question." I said, I'm sorry, I should have played better. I did this, I made that mistake. He said, "I'm not talking about anything like that. I need one question." So he said, when I sat in front of you, looked at you like that, it would have been very scary for you, no? Were you very scared? Because your accompanists were sweating, but you were not. So I said, "No, I was not scared." He said, "Why were you not scared?" He said, "I was a little anxious that I should perform well for you, but I was not scared because I was performing for you. And I do this every day. I'm in class, and for me, to see that smile on your face is more than enough. I didn't care about anybody else. For me, it was you and me, that's it. So there was no fear for me." So then he gave me a pat on my back. He said, Don't lose this courage, because that's what is going to take you through all your life. Very, very memorable. And he's one of the most fun-loving musicians I've seen. He took every minute with such joy. He just lived his life. And he made us do that too. Oh, so that it's like, you know, two Gurujis of such different dimensions. There's one traditionalist, Lalgudi Jayaraman sir, who said, "Ye karna hai, ye riyaz hai, ye," and this one said, "Arey, wo sab chhod do. This is nothing. See beyond that, you know." So it is to be such a different way to look at music, two different perspective of music from two great musicians. So he used to tell me that we are nothing. We are just a medium. आप जब बैठ के relax करो, music तो will flow. ऐसे वो आपके लिए शायद हो सकती है, मुझे तो नहीं. He said, "No, just do it, just try it." So whenever I have accompanied me, he said, "Breathe. No, I'm not telling you what I'm going to sing. You just go there, it'll come." And then it started flowing. Then he said, "See how you're playing now. No swar. Look beyond it." It's like, oh my God. So it's just the same thing which happened to me. Got all the structure, got all the tradition. And then you started just enjoying, feeling the music and experiencing it.